Hello, everybody. I've got some weird, sort of middle-aged music playing in the background. I think maybe it might set the mood, as you've probably ascertained from my last couple of vlogs. I'm not doing very well. Honestly, I think it's the heat and that I'm just not set up for like, uh, you know, 30-degree with humidity plus weather. It is no good to me. I'm a little regretful I, um, that I, am sleeping but, I'm still so miserable with this. I guess the best way to explain it is that I just, last Saturday, and it's Saturday again now, I just hit a wall. I said, I just can't take this anymore. I can't take being single. At the very least, I need, light and casual, amorous, happy encounters to sort of keep me going. I made a couple of, you know, suicide related posts and ended up deleting them. I appreciate the people who reached out for the most part. Um, although, and you gotta understand, this is just me, being disabled and being poor, stuff like that. I think that a lot of folks or some folks, and this might not have even been you, but this happens so much in my life. Like I'm a means to make people feel better, like, oh hey, I need to be helping someone. Can I help you? It's like, well, I guess. I mean, I really need the help, but what that does is that reinforces um, my my less than status, this whole idea that I am not really fully a human being. It has hit me most hard in the form of romantic rejection that has been almost absolute. Just nobody that I'm interested in will ever give me a shot, and I think I deserve better. I think that I am so different from the teenager who that's all he wanted. I became the man who got really interested in arts and culture and things like that, and sort of got really good at stuff to secure his own place to canon. So like i'm this I'm this great artist who is still denied this such basic part of humanity, and bigotry prevents me from actually achieving the success that I deserve as an artist. However, I connect with old culture and old films and stuff like that because I see the suffering in those characters. I see what, depression era people went through. And though my experience is not exactly the same as that, I liken the suffering to something similar. This is why I don't connect with a lot of modern culture because I feel people have had it too soft, at least in, the Western part of the world, not including the third world. But anyway, um, not doing well, doing the best I can. Oh yeah, one of my statuses I made was euthanasia at 40, not for others. Well, yes, I was talking about myself. So I'm only gonna be 37, uh, just in a couple weeks. So what I'm pledging is I'm pledging that I will stay alive for at least 3 years, and I haven't been miserable suicidal for 3 years plus since I was a teenager, so I don't think this is going to last this long. Hopefully it cools off. Hopefully I'm able to click back and, enjoy myself again because I was really doing great, up until a couple weeks ago. And I remember I was talking to somebody and I was like, oh, geez, I'm really happy and thinking about them. Like, wow, I've never seen anybody um, so committed to their own misery and unwillingness to be happy. But and then I went and crashed myself. So, how could I fucking talk? But in order to satisfy my patron and myself, I have indeed made a poem. Um, hope you like it. It's going to take me a second to scroll up to the top here. So I'll just boop, 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 boop. Ah, that's weird. I'm scrolling up to the top, and then I scrolled too far. Okay, folks, this is just written right now. This is called This Heat is Killing Me. My brain is burning, and my soul has completely burst. I hope this is temporary, and that I haven't earned that eternity. Whether inside or out, the temperature won't calm down, and I get no peace. I've taken my drug-induced sleep for granted, cannot simmer below a raging boil. Why me? I moan, knowing full well so many have it worse. I need validation. Though my genius may only be borderline, it is genius nonetheless. Activism says we should make physical spaces accessible, and it asserts that disabled folk are sexual beings too. That activism is not wrong, but I must question, how do I access life once I reach the top of the ramp? And how do I go about seeing my blazing sexuality realized? You've told me every time that I am undesirable. There are many wonderful things. I've known joy and camaraderie and a really great fucking time. But I need more. I am starving for a full life. Let how I have existed after 22 be a prescription to combat the red hot pain that never stops scorching your humanity away. I learned. I became a cultural bon vivant. And then, really and truly, I became good enough to secure my own place in the canon. But unabashed bigotry, idiocy, and nepotism will not allow me my due. And most importantly, there is no other half with whom I can be whole. Am I saying date me or I die? Maybe, but that's on me, I guess. If you won't date a cripple, you can't really help me. But I suppose I can't blame you for your millions of years of biology and social conditioning that cannot find me appealing. But then you can't blame me if I've had enough and need to slip away. You've no right to be angry with someone you deny. Just know that I did my best and I couldn't take it anymore. Arrivederci. I'll make it till 40. Bye.